Cuba was officially left out of the Caribbean Cup, and the news hit many fans like a bucket of cold water, especially because just a few days ago, the team's participation seemed confirmed. However, the National Baseball Commission decided to make an unexpected turn, citing strategic and economic reasons that have sparked strong debate within the island sports community. The announcement was made by Juan Reynaldo Perez Pardo, president of the Cuban Baseball and Softball Federation, during the traditional press conference held at Latino Americano Stadium. According to the official, the change occurred after Cuba secured its direct ticket to the 2026 Central American and Caribbean Games, thanks to the World Baseball Confederation rankings. The team intended to compete in the Bahamas in order to secure that spot, but once they received automatic qualification, the mission lost its purpose. The leadership argued that traveling to the Caribbean Cup would represent unnecessary expenses and wear, since there was no longer an urgent sporting objective at stake. However, the official explanation, another detail emerged that generated even more controversy. Journalist Duanis Hernandez Torres revealed that the tournament's organizers require a daily payment of $65 for each member of the delegation. The National Commission would not be in a position to cover that cost, a fact that exposed the current economic limitations of Cuban sports. Although the Federation did not directly state this argument, the information opened a new chapter of criticism toward the management of baseball on the island. During the same conference, information was given about the international commitments in which Cuba will indeed participate. It was confirmed that on January 23rd, the Americas Series will begin in Panama, featuring a selection made up of National Series players in preparation for the next World Baseball Classic. Additionally, it was announced that Ciego de Avila will represent Cuba in the Caribbean Series in Venezuela, while the champion of the current National Series will play in the Champions League in April. The absence from the Caribbean Cup leaves a gap in Cuban baseball's competitive calendar and exposes the complex economic situation the sport is facing on the island. Although the decision was presented as a strategic move, the financial reality ultimately became the determining factor. As often happens in these scenarios, the controversy is now on the table.